Hey everybody. Man, this thing's all, damn it. There we go. What's up? I just moved to LA. I'm originally from Florida, which is why I'm so fat. You know, when I was a kid growing up, my mom used to make me a snack called buttery toast. Can you guess the recipe? Wonder Bread and all the butter in the house. Bless her heart, she even buttered the crust, so I never had a chance. I'm in LA now, so I'm trying to get healthier. You know, I had a real health scare recently. I was actually diagnosed as airplane fat. Yeah, airplane fat, you ever heard of that? That's when apparently you weigh enough to affect the aerodynamics of a 737. Yeah. There I was, trying to board this plane, minding my own business. And I see the flight attendant kind of scoping me out. And I can tell, I think she's trying to guess my weight, like I'm a blue ribbon hog at the county fair. And I don't know what number she landed on, but it was enough. She asked if I would change seats to the other side of the aisle. Apparently, there's too much weight on one side of the plane, it'll just do barrel rolls the whole way. But the real nightmare started when I got in my new seat and discovered that the one-size-fits-all seat belt was not going to fit me. Yeah, that's a real wake-up moment. My first thought is maybe I can hide it. I'll put my hoodie in my lap, cover it up. As long as I don't tug on it like at a roller coaster, I'll be fine. But I used to be really into that TV show Lost, and I figure if the plane goes down, I want to survive. Take my chances on that island, so I had to be that guy. I had to push the call button of shame while other people are still boarding the flight. The attendant comes over, he's like, "What?" And I was embarrassed. I'm like, "Hey man, let's use our inside voices for this one." The seat belt is not long enough to do the clickety-clack safety thing that's supposed to do. And frankly, I don't know what happens now. Like, do I have to take the bus? And this guy just yells to the front of the plane like, "Hey Debbie! Pass back a seatbelt extender!" Yeah, and Debbie's a deaf bitch. She yells back, "Ah! This gentleman's too big for his seatbelt. He needs extra seatbelt. Just pass back one of those seatbelt extenders." Debbie hands the seatbelt extender to another passenger. They pass it back row by row, so everyone from business class back can share in my shame. And there's a real come to Jesus moment. I'm like, damn man, it's time to make some serious lifestyle changes here. To start with, I became a thief and I stole that seatbelt extender, so I would never have to rely on Debbie again. I might be on a no-fly list for that one, I don't know. If you guys drive around LA and listen to the radio, you might have heard the greatest radio commercial series in history. I'm talking about the commercials for Attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123. Any fans? Here's what's great about these commercials. First off, they all have the same structure, okay? It starts with a real wholesome family setting. Then there's an abrupt left turn into a really horrific depiction of a traffic accident. And it ends in dismemberment and or death. Which appeals to my dark sense of humor. But the best thing about these commercials is the guy who does the ad reads. He's amazing. He's just dialed up to 11 through the whole thing. He reads every line like Samuel L. Jackson trying to win a Razzie for overacting. So every commercial's like, "It's your daughter's first day of kindergarten. You're making a French toast. You walk into the bus stop, she gets on the bus. A few minutes later, phone calls, it's the school. They say the bus flipped over, it's on fire. You run outside in the distance, you see smoke from the smoldering wreckage. You run over there, you're able to pull your baby girl from the flames. The legs are crushed to a pulp. You say, Mama, so cold. Before you call 911, call Attorney Big Al. 1-800-123. make sure they pay for what they did to your little girl. It's incredible, right? And literally every commercial is the same way. It's like, it's your grandfather's birthday. The whole family took him out to Red Lobster. You volunteered to drive him home. He's telling you a wholesome story about how he met your grandma, fell in love. When all of a sudden this semi-truck swerves into your lane. It takes the roof of your car off like a tin can. Your grandpa's body is shredded with broken glass. He knows he's dying. He says, grandson, I'm sorry I don't have more for you. So call Attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123. He's going to make sure you never work another day in your life. And it got me thinking, like, is this Attorney Big Al? Does he do his own ad reads? Is this how he is in a court of law? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client was home making a down of French toast. Or is he just the greatest commercial voiceover reader working in the game today? Can he do more commercials? Can he do every commercial? Just every kiss begins with K. Can you do like movie trailers? Like, Peter Parker was just an ordinary high school student until he got bit by radioactive spider and got spider powers. And this is one of those rare times where a comedy bit might actually come in handy. Because you'll remember this shit. And driving in LA is fucking dangerous. You could become the next Big Al commercial. You could be leaving a comedy show. Talking about how funny that big bald guy was. Let's take on me comes on the radio, sing along, trying to hit the high notes. Out of nowhere, some guy texting and driving, blows through a red light, T-bones you. Your arms caught in the wreckage, it's shredded, it's coming apart. The car spilled up with smoke. With your dying breath, you yell, hey Siri, call Attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123. You guys are a lot of fun, man. My name's Michael Head. Thanks for coming out. Give it up again for Cincinnati.